think we got to start from somewhere with this advice, and I want us to start from the moment someone is making a decision to move from their home country, to move from Africa and to another country. I want you to keep in the back of your mind throughout this journey. I want you to remember these words as a mantra. Say them to yourself, say them to other people. The grass is greener on the other side. And in this case, that is why you made the decision to leave your home country to travel to this other country. Yes, when you reach there and you realize the place is not that glamorous, the weather is not that favorable, everything seems on the flip side, I want you to remember that the money, the income is still more than what you would ideally get in your home country. So many people that I've met, including myself a few times, tend to make short-term decisions. What do I mean? People tend to say, I'm going to be abroad for only 2 years and go back home. The reason you left home is because money wasn't enough. And now you're making a decision to go back to that same place, that very place where money wasn't enough. And you are thinking you're going to use the amount of money that you've made in just 2 years in this other country to sustain yourself back in your very home country where that money was impossible to make. People tend to make that decision ever so quickly, and they go into a spiral of a life whereby they are going back to the country, coming back abroad, or chasing other countries, and it just becomes the kind of life where you are never going to settle, you're not going to stabilize, and if you don't stabilize as a person, you are not going to grow in general. Now, I want you to keep this in the back of your mind, that the grass is still greener on the other side, and make that as your baseline to start planning your life. As an adult, your life is always, your prime years are going to be about making money, trying to grow yourself financially, trying to gather or garner assets around you. And that is okay, that is okay. But as long as you have traveled abroad, it means your life is going to be in two places, whereby your best years, your prime years, are going to be in the most uncomfortable place, which is the country that is not your home. And again, that is okay. But all your assets, more than likely, are going to be in your home country. Again, that is okay. Keep that at the back of your mind. So make a plan that is a little bit longer than 2 years. It doesn't have to be your whole entire life. Obviously, it shouldn't be if you intend to go back home. I'm actually not going to talk about the people who intend to stay in these other countries that they've gone to, because the country I'm in, the experience that I have, doesn't even have that in the question. We are not staying in the Middle East. We simply have to go back home. So our life, our plans are going to be around, okay, I'm going to be here for quite some time, sure. It's gonna be the prime years, the most prime years of my life, but I have to go back home eventually. Yes, it is okay that you're going to live uncomfortable. It is okay that you're going to live in that shared space. It is okay that you're going to feel the heat of the summer of the Middle East and feel like killing yourself. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Definitely don't do that. I don't even know why I said it. But you're gonna feel uncomfortable, and you're going to start making short decisions of, next year I'm going home. Just the other day, I was hanging out with a friend who has been here for only 4 years. And I say only because I used to think 4 years was a lot. But they are saying they are hell-bent on going back home next year. And I know, because I know this friend, I know this is going to be too soon. They think they have enough, but they absolutely do not. I have gone home when I thought I had enough and I had to come back. So my advice, or what I'm talking about, is completely stemming from making the mistakes and from pure experience. So 4 years is too early. Make plans of like the minimum 10 years. If you go back home and you feel like, okay, that's it, I've made more than enough, I need to go home. If you go back home early and you're going back home to retire, not to work, not start that small business, you're going home to retire. Even if you should start a business, when you do go back home, it shouldn't be the kind of business where you are starting it to grow financially finally. It should be the kind of business which you're starting, just as a side thing, to get some small income, to get some petty cash. Petty cash, for those who don't know what that is just small money that is like a by the way. So that is the only way that I want you to plan to ever go back home. Someone sent me an email and they had a few questions for me about the life in Dubai. Come on, watch all my videos. All my videos are all about the life in Dubai. But if I should give you one advice, because this person is simply making a decision now to travel to Dubai, to come and work in Dubai, if I have to give you one advice, it is this: plan at least 10 years. You might actually hit beyond your goals, beyond your expectations, which is a good thing, in maybe 8 years or 9 years. That is if you planned for 10 years. But for some of us who planned 2 years and then another 2 years, we wasted all those 4 years. Now, the moment we ever decided to be like, okay, this thing, you cannot just be out of here in 2 years, we started afresh. So we started afresh, and now we are set for 10 years. Yes, we might hit our goals before then, but the moment you're planning short term, 2 years, it means you're not chasing a promotion at your job, but rather you're chasing to resign. Which means the way you act, the way you carry yourself, the way you do your work, you're not trying to get promoted. You're simply trying to quit, to get the maximum that you can get. You get what I'm saying? So overall, this should be from the beginning. It should be from the start. And if you have been in Dubai and all your plans have always been 2 years, 1 year, it's time to start afresh and make it 10 years. And I hope to God that your plans do come through before the 10 years. You have to start afresh. This is the one advice that I want to give the person who emailed me. I'm sorry that I couldn't respond to your email because, I'm quite busy as well. But when I put up a video, you can watch it. Anyone else can watch it. And I can get this advice out. Plan long term. The other advice or advices that I'm going to give you, they're going to be around living and working in Dubai and how you can make your life feel like you are home, because